Pleased to kindly light the ceremonial lamp. It is customary in the Indian tradition to light the ceremonial lamp before new and auspicious beginnings. Request our distinguished dignitaries to kindly join in the lighting of the ceremonial lamp. Once again, in extending a very warm and hearty welcome to our Honorable Raksha Mantri, Shri Manohar Parrikar, to the 11th edition of Aero India. May we also warmly welcome our distinguished
Chief of Air Force, Secretary DRDO, distinguished delegates from foreign countries, captains of industry, members of media, ladies and gentlemen. A very good morning to all of you. Aero India is a biennial aerospace exhibition being organized by Department of Defence Production, Ministry of Defence. The defining feature of this show is that the exhibition is being organized jointly with Ministry of Civil Aviation so that there is synergy between defense aerospace and civil aerospace sector. This will give a tremendous boost to the aerospace sector as a whole. I am happy to say that this show has received very encouraging response from the industry, both Indian as well as foreign. This time, 549 companies are displaying their products and technologies, which include 279 foreign companies and 270 Indian companies. The area covered in the exhibition has also increased this time. Aerospace sector is a fast emerging sector in India. The reason is huge domestic demand and limited present capacities. However, since the sector is highly technology intensive and has strict certification requirements, the industry will have to invest a lot in R&D and quality certification. In fact, this is one sector where at least 15% growth can be achieved for the next 15 to 20 years on year-to-year basis. Participation of so many foreign companies along with the Indian companies provides a right forum for exploring opportunities for joint ventures, tie-ups and partnerships. In last more than 2 years, the government has taken all possible steps to ease the entry of private investment in the sector, including foreign investment by way of policy liberalization in several areas. I extend a very warm welcome to Honorable Raksha Mantri Shri Manohar Parrikar ji, who has found time out of his busy schedule to inaugurate Aero India and interact with many foreign delegations and representatives of foreign companies for building India's capabilities in defense and aerospace sector. I also extend a very hearty welcome to Honorable Minister for Civil Aviation, Shri Ashok Gajapathy Raju ji, on whose initiative this time we are having a combined air show with civil aviation. His support and guidance in conducting future air shows would be very important. I also welcome Honorable Raksha Rajya Mantri Dr. Subhash Bhambhre ji and Honorable Minister for Civil Aviation Shri Jayant ji, Honorable Industry Minister Government of Karnataka. We are greatly benefited by their support and guidance. I also welcome Chief of Army, Chief of Navy, Chief of Air Force, Secretary DRDO for their gracious presence. I also extend a very warm welcome to all the official delegations from foreign countries who have traveled long distances to participate in this show. Last but not the least, I welcome all the industry representatives, both from foreign as well as India, and exhibitors for showing a very encouraging response to this show, without whose presence the show would not have come to this level. Jai Hind.
Long before Karnataka became known for its achievements in information technology, aerospace, thanks to the presence of public sector undertakings and defense research organizations, was the bread and butter sector for the state. However, unlike the information technology sector, which benefited from the economic reforms unleashed in 1991, the aerospace sector had to wait for another 10 years for selected reforms. Acquisitions, as well as those arising from offset programs, are well documented.
Open.
Thank you. My cabinet colleague Sri Ashok, Gajapathy Raju ji, Minister for Civil Aviation, Minister for Industries Karnataka Sri R.V. Deshpande, Minister for State for Defence Bhambhre ji, Minister for State for Civil Aviation Jayant ji, Chiefs of Staff of Indian Army, Air Force and Navy, senior government officials, eminent foreign dignitaries, representatives of industries from India and abroad, friends from media, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a great pleasure for me to be in India's garden city of Bangaluru to inaugurate Aero India 2017. Aero India has established itself as one of the most prestigious air shows in Asia. The continued interest from exhibitors and growing popularity of this event reflect the importance of Aero India for business, armed forces, technologies, policymakers, as well as general public with interest in aerospace. This year, with view to encouraging all those active in aerospace to come together on a common platform, we have combined defense and civil aviation sectors into a holistic event. I am confident this will increase the attractiveness of Aero India in the coming years. I wish to thank my colleague, the Minister for Civil Aviation, for his support and initiative in this regard. Friends, this year several companies from India and abroad will be displaying new products and technologies, including some that are being showcased for the first time. There are also aerobatic displays by aircraft, some of which would be seen at Aero India for the first time. I convey my appreciation to the exhibitors, including Indian industry, for using this event to demonstrate your products and capabilities. I am confident that this will be of great value to the users and will generate adequate business interest. Aero India will also witness the emerging dynamism of defense manufacturing in India, especially the rising role of Indian defense industry. The government is committed to creating an enabling environment for a domestic ecosystem of defense manufacturing, and the results are already visible. The defense public sector undertakings are being revitalized and encouraged. Government also taken several initiatives for ease of doing business for private firms, and additional initiatives are underway to support the role of private sector in defense manufacturing. The large number of industrial licenses issued to private sector companies over the last few years is a clear indication of the trend. Even as we encourage Indian companies to play a dominant role in defense sector, we also wish to see investment from foreign OEMs as well as more and more partnerships between foreign and Indian companies. This will enable Indian manufacturing to benefit from the state-of-art technologies and processes as well as best practices in project management. Indian company can also play a key role as a part of the global supply chain, particularly in aerospace. To encourage foreign companies to make in India, we have already liberalized the FDI norms in this sector. Recent changes in offset policies, particularly with regards to flexibility on partners component, is another aspect. I assure all of you that many more such initiatives will be taken in coming few months. I recognize that the unique character of the defense industry does not permit quick investment decisions. However, going ahead, the government will continue to strongly prioritize capital procurement from companies that manufacture, design and develop defense equipment in India. The efforts will be to support greater capacities in design and development in India. Here again, foreign partners will be key enablers in creating capabilities. To develop innovation and R&D, we are initiating a Defence Innovative Fund with an initial contribution from HAL and BEL. The fund will support innovation and technology development in identified areas and will be open to both Indian and foreign industry. The focus will be on startups to enable a culture of innovation. At the same time, defense PSUs and ordnance factories have been given strict target to increase their outsourcing and vendor development. This will also create a vibrant ecosystem of small and medium enterprises, which is essential for balanced and long-term sustainability of the sector. Another area of focus will be on time-bound implementation of MAKE projects. With the policy changes in DPP 2016, we have seen some of the earlier projects gaining momentum, such as FICV and BMS. I am aware of some bottlenecks which will be removed in coming weeks. More than 20 potential MAKE projects for the Army, Navy, Air Force have been published on the Ministry's website. I am hopeful that at least a few of them can be initiated over the coming months. Today I also congratulate DRDO and Indian Air Force for inducting the indigenously designed and developed system, Airborne Early Warning and Control System. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, there are good reasons to be confident about the prospects of defense manufacturing in India. The trends and indicators are all positive. The processes have been streamlined. There is enthusiasm and energy on the part of industry and supportive policy and change in mindset which is happening though slowly but surely from government. The conditions have never been better for the defense industry in India. I hope that you will be able to take forward your participation at Aero India in an early time frame towards concrete implementation of project. I wish you a productive Aero India and positive outcome for your discussions and endure. Thank you very much.